Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we are going to take a look at the career and finance for you guys. How are you doing? Ooh, how are you doing after that eclipse season, right? That was kind of a big clearing out of energy, huge amount of transitions and changes. It was a doozy. So let's just see. So what it did for you, Scorpio, was it cleared the energy and the space for you for the next 6 months or so until that new moon eclipse coming in your sign on October 25th. And so over the course of the next 6 months, as you release and let go of the things that don't work in your life, you're creating space to be able to really plant some the seeds of the new direction that you're going in. Scorpio, as a career and finance reading, this is going to be amazing. So, I mean, wow, this is the kind I want. Okay, so overall energy here is the home. Okay, so what feels like home to you? So either you're trying to buy a home, purchase a home, or this is about literally feeling at home at work or in your life, inside your own skin. There's this need to do that. It could be that you're looking to start a home business, because with the home's overall energy, it might mean that you're also moving in order to create what I see going on here. So in the recent past, we have this card of independent energy. We have this cat just sitting there, very aware of its surroundings. It very much has the look of Scorpio there. Very aware of its surroundings. You're not missing much. Very confident, sitting there, appearing to not be like kind of looking like you're just lazing around the sun, but you're not missing anything. And if an opportunity comes by, you strike, right? If a little grasshopper goes by, the cat might pounce on it, or it might be a field mouse, or if a hawk starts flying overhead, is willing to bolt into the trees to get away from it. It's the awareness, very much a situational awareness that is going on. It's almost like a hypervigilance, which I often find with Scorpio. And so it's creating some sort of anxiety for you. So how do you transform your situation? It's going to be by releasing and letting go of the anxiety and focusing on the blessings that you are manifesting in your life by your choice, by your decision, and by paying attention and taking opportunities when they come by. So in the area of the anxiety, what have you been anxious about? You've been anxious about, am I financially stable? We have the bear. The bear's got the fish, which represents abundance, financial security. And this is in the area of where your doubts are about. Do you feel financially secure? You're a little worried about it. In the area of what is the obstacle, there's been some kinds of delays and setbacks because we have the card of luck. And so it might feel like the opportunities don't seem to show up out of nowhere for you. But they're coming. The key to the situation, which is generally where I start, but I really wanted to clear out this past energy here, because the key to the situation is you. It's you showing up and being ready to do the hard work. We have the energy of the yang, the man, right? But he's standing there with the tool, getting ready to go to work. Getting ready to go to work to build his castle, or to plant his garden, or for future. So this clearing out of energy that happened with that eclipse, if you allow your self-doubt, if you allow your, they're saying negative thinking is actually what I heard, so Zig Ziglar must be here. If you allow that to flow away, of course he's here. He's laughing at me. He's a very strong Scorpio. If you allow that to flow away, then that will, in its place, gives you fertile ground to plant your seeds of intention and start working toward the next phase. Because here in the area where you transform, we have the mice, but you have the flowers of abundance, the happiness. So the question becomes, What makes you happy? What makes you feel like you're at home? It could be the place you work, it could be the work that you do, it could be that, okay, you know what, a job is a job, but when I'm home, I love where I live, or however, I love my life. It is about loving your life and all the parts of it, because this is a field of wildflowers, which, by the way, I want to show you. This cat of independence is sitting in that same field, but there's so much more abundance on the horizon. There's a few little flowers with the cat, way more coming in. So there is plenty of abundance coming your way. You just need to go back to what makes you feel like joy and happiness. Go back to your home. Go back to what feels like home to you in your heart space. So here we have the salmon, which again represents the abundance, the finances. They're swimming upstream. They're going home to spawn. So this is also about going to start a new project, a new cycle. This is about being willing to go to retrace. So we're in retrograde right now. So maybe going back over some details, editing, reworking a plan, whatever, so that you can have a more solid foundation from which to grow something. So there's a going back, a going over, a renewal energy that is the action to take, and you are ready to take it in your heart space. You're like, no, I got this. I'm ready to go. And so this is going to allow you to create financial security, because in the house of the fish, the abundance, you have an anchor. This is what you're thinking about. How do I create financial stability? And so there's a lot of opportunity coming your way. In your heart, this is such a Scorpio card too, we have the fox. We have the fox, and he's looking for the opportunity. That fish is jumping up out of the water. He's ready to get it. So what's interesting is a bear, they move fast enough. I've seen them run. They definitely move fast enough, but they are not as nimble as a fox, right? A fox has many tools in its toolbox. It knows when to lay low. It knows when to spring out there. It knows when to sneak up on something. It has a lot more tools in its toolbox. The bear, its size is its biggest tool, and it can run fast. It also can climb. So you have to look at, what is your particular skill set? How can you strategize? The fox is very cunning, right? So how can you strategize using your intuition? Because the outcome is the card of abundance. Look at all that garden party that's out there. This is the fall. It's the harvest. That is when the next eclipse comes in on October 25th. And so there is some really great energy here for you. I want to take a look at this fish and see if, because everything seems pretty self-explanatory here, but let's look at trying to get a little more action step for you here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the small efforts that you make will be rewarded with sweeter happiness. So it is the showing up, the day-to-day, doing the work. This first card that came out was interesting because it says give, donate. Discover the power in giving when you need. So discover the power of giving when you need. If you need time, if you need money, if you need love, any kind of resource, it will come back to you. So if you need more wisdom and knowledge, go mentor somewhere. It networks. It spreads out the web for you, right? If you need more time, then donate some of your time. Go and do something. We used to have a saying, if you want to get something done, ask a busy woman, because there's so much on the plate that your time management skills become more honed. And so you know how to fit time into blocks and really keep it all together. It's much more organized that way. So everything it says will come back to you triple. The Bible says 10 times, right? So either way, it's not bad. And then we have the miracle blossom. Let the universe bring you extra money. Let go of how and trust that it is already on the way. This fear of not having enough is slowing you down. Instead, start counting your blessings. When you count your blessings and give of your resources. So energy is energy, whether it's time, money, or knowledge, mentorship, whatever it is. If you need more money, and so you can't give money, but you can go and volunteer. And there was a lady I know that she needed more money, so she went and volunteered her time at the community food bank, and so they also would give her food, which is money. It's all energy. So she joined a co-op. Was another thing she did. So there's lots of ways to do something for somebody else that helps you to bring it back for yourself. I hate to say do it for that reason. I would love for you to do it from the heart of wanting to give, because that is when the generosity really opens up. But sometimes it's a necessity, and that's what you do. So the small efforts that you make, where can you put the energy out there? I felt like there was one I didn't read. Oh, here we go. The butterfly bloom. Start now. Begin your dreams, no more delays. Honor your dreams so abundance flows. It is time to get to work. I want to put you one more card here. So really, I think you know what you want to do, and it's just time to pick up the shovel and start digging, right? It's this time. So you have here, you deserve sugar, not salt. You deserve sugar, not salt. You deserve the blessings. Give a little bit of your time and energy so that it comes back to you, and slow down and celebrate yourself. So yes, get to work. The time to start is now. But stop. They're saying stop and smell the roses on the way. It's not, the anxiety creates a block. The anxiety creates a block. So instead, find the joy in the now moment, the joy of creating, the joy of the work. If you find the joy in the work brings back more joy. All right? You guys take really good care. I am on Facebook every day, do little mini readings. I am having, they're going to shut down my internet for a couple of weeks to upgrade the system around here. So I'm trying to pre-record as much as I can. But for sure, I'll be back by mid-June. So hopefully I get enough done and nobody misses me. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you soon.